Yeah, man.
Hey, listen, I remember. It's Springback Friday, that song. As we round out CVM's Watch Week, we've definitely saved one of the best for last. The CVM original Holy Road premieres this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. and it features our very own Celine Gordon and I think we can safely say now, our very own John Mark Wigan. They joined us this morning to tell us all about the season premiere and why you need to tune in this Sunday. I'm getting excited again because when I was growing up, TV, what young people love about tablets and those gadgets now,
Yes.
we were TV.
Yes.
So I'm getting back into TV.
Hi,
How you doing, Celine and John?
Hi.
Morning.
So glad to have you here with us this morning
Pleasure,
to talk about this exciting new show. I don't know if we've ever seen anything like this, and I'm so excited to hear about your take on it and what inspired it and what viewers can expect.
I feel like it's the first of its kind for
Yeah.
real.
It
and
It is
true.
the first of its kind, and because Jamaica is what Jamaica is, right? Where we have so many churches per square mile.
Yes.
Yeah.
And why haven't we done this? Why have we, so there's definitely something to talk about.
Yes,
There's definitely something to talk
So,
about.
of course, I'm sure there are interesting experiences with the different persons and people that you're speaking to. And is there similarities or differences
Similarities, differences. It shows about how the church goes into communities, what they do, the expression of not just the church in the community, but the community in
Very
the
much so.
church.
Very much so.
You'll see John Mark having real conversations, deep conversations with the leader of the
Especially
church.
with the pastors, yeah. So some of your prominent figures that you see here in Jamaica, we get to sit with them, talk with them, and get an understanding of their interesting dynamic, their approach to ministry, how for them church really operate. Some they are roadside,
And
some in the plaza.
Some
you
in
know?
the plaza, in the street.
Yeah.
Not really too much under the covering, but in some are real outreach churches.
Yeah.
And so you get to see it from the perspective of that man of God. Why did he have a burden for his community? Understanding the dynamics of God and the Christian thought, or whatever that thought is, whether it be apostolic or SDA.
SDA.
Or
We
all
also
these
look at the impact of the church and its influence on community building. That's been a crucial part of our society, over the years. Well, from we know ourselves, what's Jamaica without church? We get to understand a little bit about that. Maybe with the bar next door, we get to understand how that's been impacted.
Definitely with the bar next door.
With the bar, because as you have a number of churches and a number of bars.
Yes.
Right.
But speaking about with each other, you are working together for the very first time. How do you find working with each other?
Listen,
It's to tell us you're the leader.
because every week filming, it has just been a discovery of what the new school of Christians. So I'm putting it out there now. I'm a little bit older. And he brings to the table just what's new, what's fresh, the new sound. So what the sound of God is doing and what it sounds like now, in comparison to what I'm used to it being or what it was in the past. And then he'll bring me up to speed sometimes, or I will make him understand a thing or two sometimes.
Very much so, but it hasn't gone far at all from her perspectives, and how she saw church. It's still very much relevant today. So we're seeing the bridge. And
We are seeing the bridge.
And we're understanding from each other just our perspectives uniquely, and it's coming together. She's really teaching me TV, TV.
And he's teaching me sound. Listen, he's teaching me music. He's teaching me, I mean, you think you know. And then you go with somebody who is the expert. And who's telling you, no, this is what it was and this is what it is now. So I appreciate that about John.
I love that.
And he knows the word. Can I just put that over there? Is a man that knows the word.
But speaking of knowing the word, though, is there a kind of connection that Holy Road plans to establish or discover between community and church? Is there a kind of connection that you're discovering or you're exploring between community and church?
No, definitely. By interviewing persons from the community as well and the passerby, we get to understand what the church's influence is like within their lives, even if they don't go to church at all. So much we've learned how education has been a big thing, and the church educating people from a very tender age.
Yes.
You know, the preschoolers and so on, influencing the schools, how the church has that relationship with them, bringing about the fear of God from an early age. So our community is shaped in that way, you know.
The moral compass.
Is it only for believers? The show is only for believers?
No, actually no. So the non-believer alike, you know, they too are a part of the community, a very big part of the community. They have a voice, they have an experience, they know what the church is doing or what it's not. So hearing from them is very interesting also.
And we do hear from them. As a matter of fact, at the beginning, I thought the show was all about the structure. So the different kinds of churches we have in Jamaica and the buildings and what they look like. And the more we get into the filming, it's not just about that, but it's definitely about, of course, the church and the community,
people.
the undertone, the moral compass that it
makes
brings.
everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. Tell us when the show is going to be again, so everybody can tune in.
Sunday, 6 o'clock.
Sunday, 6:30.
6:30.
April 7th, 6:30. And it streams live on YouTube and Facebook.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
As well. Okay, perfect.
So everybody, everywhere, all the time.
Can tune in.
Well, on Sundays.
Yeah, brilliant, guys. Thank you so much. I'm
Yes,
looking forward
man.
to seeing it for sure. And I know you all are as well. So we'll pause for the news with TK, but after that, we'll have a gospel sound clash.
Sound
And
clash.
you know I miss that.
Listen to the-
Yeah,
listen to that.